Welcome to my channel. In this video I will show you the global version, the original, brand new top, selling dual Type-C hub product on Aliexpress, with discount price. USB-C hubs and dongles are the answer to a common laptop question. How do I connect printers, mice, and keyboards that use a rectangular USB-A port, when my laptop only ships with a rounded USB-C port instead? Fortunately, a USB-C hub or dongle can be an inexpensive way to add this extra functionality to your laptop. After testing numerous products, we've compiled a list of the best USB-C hubs and dongles. Below, we discuss not only the port options available with each hub, but also lesser-known details you won't find from the manufacturer's description, such as whether there is adequate space between the ports, or if the hub runs hot during use. While USB-C hubs and dongles are the simplest, cheapest I/O expansion option for a laptop, you can take things even further with a traditional docking station that provides even more ports, more bandwidth, and more electrical power for charging your laptops and smartphone. We've added our pick for the best USB-C dock to the bottom of our list. We've also added a pick for the best USB-C DisplayLink dock, which ups the capabilities further still, for a cost, or see our roundup of the best Thunderbolt docks for more similarly robust options. Here's a good rule of thumb. If you want to connect your laptop to a printer, and South Dakota card or Microsoft card, mouse, keyboard, or legacy 1080p monitor, stick with a USB-C hub. If you want to add a pair of additional displays, especially 4K, or high-speed SSD drives, we'd recommend you look at our list of DisplayLink or Thunderbolt docking stations. Our buying advice and FAQ at the bottom of this page provide additional information. Lassany's 10-in-1 hub, 2 USB 3.0 ports, 2 USB 2.0 ports, 2 HDMI 1.2 ports, 4K at 30 Hz, DisplayPort Gigabit Ethernet, Microsoft South Dakota, USB-C power input, offers a lot for your money, including an unusual mix of not one, but 2 HDMI ports, and even a DisplayPort. Thanks to Ethernet support, the hub can replace many of your wired connections. Power input is rated at 100 W/in, with about 87 W available to the laptop. But the USB-C bus the hub runs on top of simply won't support all of the ports being used at once, which is a bit of a gotcha. While we really like the pair of HDMI ports for dual display configurations, the fact is, you'll probably need to limit yourself to a pair of 1080p displays to avoid saturating the bus and slowing down the connection. Customers on Amazon have reported that they only got one to work, probably because the bus itself was saturated. The other problem we found is that the South Dakota card slot is way too slow. It took twice as long to transfer data compared to other hubs we tested. In all fairness, our other disk-to-disk tests took about the same amount of time. Lassany's hub is well made, with good port spacing. It doesn't get uncomfortably warm, either. Just be realistic. We really like the flexibility that the Lassany hub offers, but don't buy it thinking you'll be able to use everything at once. Specifically, there's 3 USB 3.0 Type-A ports, 1 HDMI 1.4 port for 4K 30 video, 1 DisplayPort 1.2 port, Gigabit Ethernet, 1 South Dakota SDHC port, and a Microsoft slot. Both got a 3.5mm jack and a USB-C port for up to 100 W of external charging. Some of the additional ports come with some caveats. The VGA connection must be used solo, for example, and not in conjunction with either DisplayPort or HDMI. Remember, all that data passed along the USB-C cable can interfere with one another. But Elogier plays it a bit conservative. The manual says that 2 hard drives can't be connected simultaneously, but that's not true. Be advised that the BC 1.2 port provides up to 1.5 A of power for quick charging phones, though the port isn't compatible with the specialized quick charging schemes of OnePlus or Samsung. Phones from both manufacturers reported charging when connected, rather than fast charging. Thermal issues weren't a problem, and performance was surprisingly good, even with HDMI and Ethernet connected. The dock supports power delivery 3.0 up to 85 W, and consumes 15 W by itself. In other words, if you have a 100 W laptop charger feeding power to the hub, 85 W will be left over for your laptop to use. Disclaimers: these choices may be out of date. All of these products may not be in stores. We don't know when this will be back in stock. You need to go top dual Type-C hub 2023 review link to see the most recent updates to the list. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to this channel.